Oh, hi everyone, it's Susie, Crypto Granny here. The date's the 6th of February 2023 and the time in Europe is 19:23 p.m. Got a lot to talk about today, guys and girls and guys. Got to just talk about a few housekeeping things, and then we'll talk about the cryptocurrency markets, the main news stories. There's so many news stories out there, as you can appreciate. We cannot cover them all, but we will cover the main ones that we focus on for our investment portfolios. We're currently running 2 trading portfolios and 2 investment portfolios we've been holding since June of last year and December of 2021. We're still holding our crypto, not selling one thing. We haven't been adding anything at the moment, but I'm very, very, very mega bullish cryptocurrencies. So I just want to see how everything lands. We may put out some more buy orders out there for our existing client base. We are going to DApp, so please, if anyone is my client, if you want to get our DApp, which is going to be amazing, we can literally send out 20 orders a day if we have to. It's all automated and efficient and Web3, and with all the crypto security, we're going to be introducing that to our existing clients probably in the next couple of months, but I will be picking out some selected people to test the app, which is also going to be tested by an experienced person as well that can give us provenance for that app. It will be on the App Store and everything else, so it's going to be huge. But let's talk first about the Turkey people in Turkey. I have a lot of friends in Turkey. I hope you're all right. Murat, Ulay, Serhat, Doa, and many other people that I don't have time to name. But I hope you and your family are okay. You've had really bad earthquakes there. 7.7, which is huge. I've rang a few people in Turkey today. It's really, really hard to get through to, and there's still aftershocks, which is horrible. And it's happened in the south of the country near Syria, and those aftershocks can be filled right through to Cyprus, to Greece, which is very unfortunate. So I really hope you're all okay, my dear friends. I have rang, and let's hope that it gets better than what it is at the moment. A lot of people have they've been forced to flee their homes, millions of people, and it's very cold, in Turkey at the moment, which is not great. So let's hope, these earthquakes stop. 7.6 is pretty big, I've got to tell you, or 7.7. But anyway, let's hope you're all okay. Now, on the weekend, I went to Berlin. Never been there. Absolutely freezing in Berlin. I've got to tell you that. But I did go to see a concert in Berlin, and it was First Aid Kit and Maya Francis, A Pink Soft Mess. It was fantastic, guys. These young girls, they're from Sweden. First Aid Kit is very well known in Europe, not so well known in Australia, but they're basically Swedish singers, sisters, and they sing, sort of folk songs and this sort of thing are really great, fantastic, in chorus with each other, just brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. And also Maya Francis was the introductory musician, and she was also excellent. So I bought a few of her things. I'm a real groupie when it comes to new talent. I love new talent and I love music. So Maya Francis, thank you very much. I bought your album, A Pink Soft Mess, and it's the old records, which is even better. And she said on my record, "For Susie, much love and thank you for your words, Maya Francis." So now I'm a groupie of Maya Francis. She is fantastic. She looks a little bit like my friend Lisa in Australia, long blonde hair and, very attractive girl, but really, really great folk singer, fantastic. If you ever get to see her, please do see her. She was awesome. So, we had a great time in Berlin. That was fun, but it was extremely cold, and I've never experienced cold like that. Also, I want to mention, being in Berlin, I want to say a hi to Marissa and Jenny, 2 sisters from the UK. They were awesome, fantastic English accents, I got to tell you. And Jenny, I love that coat, babe, absolutely fantastic. So I hope you guys come to Amsterdam. Love you to come and catch up for a drink or something. And Marty, really quickly, gorgeous dog, baby dog, love it. Your dog's gonna love him. And also, as I said, if you want to get on our app, guys and girls, even if you're a client of mine and you're not paying $65 a month, please do that, because our app will be more expensive if you're not a client of mine now, okay? So let's get on with this We're in Fetch. Fetch has gone through the roof. It's an AI. I picked up some Fetch, in the portfolios in the last 6 to 12 months. Also, we're in Graph. We're in a lot of these AIs. We're in IOTX as well, people. So that's really moving as well. Also, SHIB's moving. A lot of things are moving, and we're very happy just to keep hold of what we've got. A lot of coin is still really, really cheap. So we had, the fiat market on Friday night. We know that last week, the US raised interest rates by 25 basis points. The labour figures came out on Friday night. They were very, very strong indeed, if you believe in them. The market was talking about 186,000. They got something like 500,000 new jobs added in the month of May. I think they're reporting about 220,000, but they got 517,000, which caused the US 10-year bond yield to go up to about 3.6% from about 3.4%. Excuse me. Let me just get some water. Also, Jeremy Powell, the Fed Reserve leader, is going to be discussing at an event on Tuesday, the Economic Club of Washington, and we'll be talking about the US economy and potentially any more rates and this rate hikes and this sort of things too. So it'll be very interesting to see what this fellow says with that, with his event on the Tuesday. Now, another big thing is Russia's largest private bank launches a digital asset platform, and this is Alpha Bank in Russia. They're going into digital assets just like we see in China. And there's a lot of talk in China that they will open up to digital assets, cryptocurrency market again. I believe they will. If you've been listening to me last week, Justin Sun and what he believes from Hubi, Poloniex and Tron, I believe he's in the know, and I believe China will come back to cryptocurrency, and that will really propel this market this year from $1 trillion to $3 trillion, $4 trillion. Also, I believe Ripple will win against the SEC, and that will even propel the market even more, okay? But the fact that Russia is going into cryptocurrencies in a big way tells me they want to get around the fiat markets and the SWIFT settlement systems in the US so the US can't close them down as they normally do when there's problems, i.e., horrible situations like the war in Ukraine. And I really do, send my, condolences to what's happening in the Ukraine as well. It's just a horrible situation with war in this day and age, just a bloody shocker. So they want to go into crypto payments, Russia. They're considering Moscow and, basically setting it up all over Russia so they can circumvent, as I said before, the Western financial markets banking restrictions against Russia and China as such. So that's great for cryptocurrency. Now, as I said, Fetch has gone up a lot way. It is artificial intelligence. It's up about 400%. I do believe Fetch is a $1 coin at least minimum, and we will be holding our Fetch. Also, Ripple is still, in the paper. And basically, Ripple's general counsel trolls SEC case, compares it to the spy balloon shot down by the US military, which we all know what that was in China, this Chinese spy balloon that was shot down by the US military. Ripple General Counsel Stuart Eldertree has taken a jab at the US Securities and Exchange Commission, likening its case against Ripple to the Chinese spy balloon shot down by the US military over the weekend. I mean, it's sort of funny, really, when you think about it. Because seriously, the SEC hasn't got a clue. He says, Richard Aldertree says that they basically, they're really behind the A curve, so to speak. Stuart Aldertree, I should say, totally against behind the A curve. They haven't got a clue what's going on. And seriously, Ripple's XRP is not a security. That's what he says. They're very misguided. They cannot put the Howey test to XRP and RippleNet technology, okay? And that's pretty much what he's saying. He said he's no stranger to the SEC and their goings-on, and he just thinks the regulators haven't got a clue, and I agree with the guy. Fair income, I really do. And I think he's absolutely right, okay? They're just stopping the market from progressing, companies from progressing and expanding. And if the SEC is not careful enough, they will lose big companies like Ripple out of the US, because a lot of big companies are moving out of the US already, okay? And we can name many of them. Binance, Hubi, we can name, Deribit the other day, the options facilitator. So the list goes on and on and on, okay? So we just have to wait. But Also, you know, David Schwartz was in the news, something about a tweet about an XRP buyback. Someone came out with some valuation on XRP. It just seemed way over the top to me, just a joke. We don't know the model they used to come up with a valuation of XRP. They were talking anything from $37,000 to $50,000 per unit. And again, you know, Mr. David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, just said this is a joke. And I agree with him. I mean, what system was this guy using, or this person, to make a valuation like that? You know, you can say anything you like, right? Oh, I think XRP should be $100,000 per unit. But look, I've got it at $12.50, and I've done investment models and valuations with it. I've done 3 different models, right? And I can substantiate my valuations, right? But there's a lot of people in crypto land that don't have the background, haven't worked in financial markets like me and other people in this business. We've been in the markets for 40 years. We're pretty old. You know, we're all 58 to 60. We know what we're talking about. And these people that come out with these valuation models just haven't got a clue. Got to tell you that, right? So now we're just waiting for the SEC. There's lots of points of contention. We know what they are. We get a bit tired of it. We're waiting for the judge to come out with some summary judgment of this. We know that Libri, it was decided their securities, their coin or tokens were not a security. So we're hoping that the SEC, goes down that path, right? But we still don't know, and we still have to wait for those deadlines, which are coming up, at the end of the month and this sort of thing. So also there's been a lot of shifting of XRP, close to 400 million all over the place, going to different cryptocurrency exchanges and everything else, right? And it's being picked up by a lot of whales transactions, and that's always, everyone looks at those whale transactions, right? Now, also, where we're at with this hearing, there was an appeal hearing yesterday. The SEC sought an affirmation from the New York Hampshire District Court to judge issuing a broad, vague injunction against, obviously XRP. But, look, again, we're just this is going around in circles, and it gets so confusing to where we're at with this case. One thing after another, an induction, a caveat, an amicia, whatever. You just get absolutely confused by this, and we just want this thing over. It's been going on for too long, seriously too long. And again, I do believe the SEC will lose against Ripple. Now, Ripple CTO also congratulated Elon Musk on beating SEC by taking XRP private at $420, pro-Ripple lawyer said. And something to do with them, confirming something with, Twitter and Twitter having a go at the SEC and all this sort of stuff. But, at the end of the day, people are just fed up with this stuff, right? The SEC is so far behind the 8 ball when it comes to crypto regulation. It's just a joke. We've seen the UK come out with it last week, the drafts. Australia's talking about it. Even ISDA's talking about it. The swaps, committee, International Swaps Derivatives Dealers Association. I mean, even the Futures Commission's talking about, regulation and draft regulation, right? So it gets a bit tiring, I've got to tell you that. Now, also Starkware will be joining Chainlink, Chainlink scale and program, and Chainlink's price feeds and all this sort of thing in their security. That's another client for Chainlink to encourage them to increase Web3 promotion and growth. And that's a great story for Chainlink, which I also see as a blue chip cryptocurrency, okay? Now, Chainlink data feeds are being live on StarkNet testnet, and Starkware itself, which is leading, it's a scaling type network, it's a layer 2 network, and, they want to get bigger and bigger in Web3 and make it faster and faster. And they see it as a huge, huge growth industry, okay? Because Web3 is different to Web2. Web3, people don't know your identity, you don't get the advertising you get through Web2. You don't have to keep confirming links and, all these sorts of things. Just every time you go into something, there's more and more advertising. With Web3, that will not happen, okay? So this is a good story for Chainlink also and StarkNet. And, it seems that a lot of companies are very interested in Web3, which is decentralized internet, and no one owns your data except you, okay? So that's really, really important. Now, also, Binance is partnering with Gammon Gladiators. The game is on. It's blockchain gaming, and it's predicted that blockchain gaming is going to rise by about 65% to 70 billion by 2027. So the recent announcement that Gaiman and Binance Chain will be working together to accelerate the growth of blockchain technology in the gaming sector. And this is going to be huge, right? Because gaming is big business when it comes to blockchain and cryptocurrency. And Binance is there all the way, right? Binance is there everywhere. Binance just brought out a tax tool for its clients to help people with cryptocurrency gains and this sort of thing. Binance's smart chain is growing bigger than anything. Mazari just came out and said Binance has got more and more addresses, more and more users, more and more holders, more and more utility, more and more profitability. And honestly, Binance coin should be well over $1,500 US, and it should be in place of Ethereum, people. So if you listen to me, you will definitely make money, okay? Because Binance is a meganaut. It's a cash cow business. It's the biggest exchange in the world. They keep looking for more and more people, while all the other exchanges, including Bittrex and Bitfinex, are getting rid of people, okay? And it's right across the board in cryptocurrency, okay? Now, also, Unilet and credit partners to bring MasterCard crypto cards to Europe and Latin America. Now, that's huge. The Europeans don't tend to use credit cards, right? Certainly in other countries like Australia and the US, we do. But this is big because it means you can use your crypto accounts or your crypto holdings, your digital assets, and have them against your credit card, okay? And create money that way, fiat money as well, which is a great story. Also, we see payments giant Visa is starting to test stable coins, okay? And they want to go into stable coins. We know that MasterCard is in the cryptocurrency market big time, and payment giant Visa is coming to stable coins and to be able to offer the rest of the world stable coins and stable coin settlements. The Visa chief of crypto division said the company is willing to build a muscle memory for swift transfers between USDC and fiat. This is huge, okay? These guys are going to offer stable coins to the rest of the world. They have the credibility. They've been testing with payments and USDC, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And they're also integrating with the Ethereum integration system as well. And they're going to be offering this digital assets and stable coins and fiat currency to many, many millions of corporations and countries all over the world, right? And they will overcome what they're saying are SWIFT challenges, because SWIFT is an old settlements legacy system from 1973 and very old. Now, Shiba Inu has been going up a lot lately. It's been up about 50-odd%. They're burning heaps of tokens. They have a lot of tokens out there. But the interesting thing about SHIB is now they're expanding into payments, e-commerce stores, right? With an integration within the SHIB network itself, right? And this is great for them. They're expanding to e-commerce stores for payments. They're setting up with Canada-based platform FCF Pays for virtual debit cards, and they're going to be integrating so that people can make payments with SHIB all over the place and e-commerce stores, right? Also, they can be, used, SHIB can be used for payments in 60 million merchants worldwide, where the Binance card is also accepted, because there's an integration of SHIB with the Binance card as well. Now, Justin Sun, the Tron's founder, and I always look at Justin Sun because this guy really knows what's going on. He wants to create a decentralized payment system that integrates Tron blockchain with artificial intelligence technologies like ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT has taken the world by storm. Already over 100 million people are subscribers to ChatGPT OpenAI. And, if you try to get an account, you have to wait and wait and wait. And I've been waiting for about, a couple of months. But 2 people from my business do have ChatGPT, and it is quite amazing, okay? So Justin Sun, who is also the head of FEB, claims that Tron-based structure will facilitate the development of a trustworthy, tamper-proof and decentralized payment system. It will have the ability to survive censorship, incorporate artificial intelligence, allow users to create a new centralized, intelligent financial ecosystem. Now, guys and girls, this is huge, people. AI, is where this market is going. And you can see it by the coins that we've already invested in. And we were already, You know, if you're a client of mine, we're already on top of this 2 years ago, people, okay? I was buying fetch at 7 cents or something, 3 cents, I don't know. But, you know, we were already there, people, because we know what we're doing. We've been in the markets for 40 years and crypto markets for at least 10 years minimum. So, you know, great opportunity. But watch Justin Sun, because he's also talking about China coming back to cryptocurrency. Now, that is seriously big news, people, seriously. And that will propel this market. Now, if we look at the market cap of cryptocurrency today, 1.089 trill, which is a lot. But, you know, it has come down a little bit from 1.10 trill. Volumes at 37.94 bill, which is down. Liquidity slightly up at 3.724 bill. And Bitcoin dominance is at 40.81%. Bitcoin's just over 23,000. Ethereum's at 16.46. Bananas is at 330. XRP's at over 40 cents. Matic 123. That one's going through the roof. SHIB's at 0.000014. But, you know, again, we've got things like Link, which are doing very well, which are very cheap. Atom, Litecoin, AVIX, DOT. We see all this stuff as cheap and blue chip, people, okay? This market is still incredibly low in price. And I believe it's an opportunity of a lifetime, okay? Now, I've got a lot coming out for my clients this week. So please look at Patreon. We will be moving to our app, which is absolutely fabulous. So if you're a current Patreon client and you want to get access to our portfolios and all our research, I'm offering it to my current clients for $65 a month only, and it's very cheap US, and you need to get onto it now because any new clients that come, they're going to be paying $250 a month, right? So existing clients, please upgrade. Otherwise, you will miss that opportunity. Now, it's a short podcast today because I'm a bit tired from getting back from Berlin last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. And there is a lot going on, but we'll come back to you tomorrow with more and more. I've got a lot of videos coming to my clients and a lot of things happening there too. So I'll talk to you all soon. Hope you're all well. I hope the people in Turkey are okay. I really do. It's horrible. Got to leave it on a good note. Please check out Major Francis, A Pink Soft Mess. Fantastic music, guys and girls. I love music, all sorts of music. So I'll talk to you tomorrow, and be safe and live your life and be happy. Thank you.